Today, let's take a look at some easy but advanced sounding guitar licks for soloing. So part one of this video will be a detailed, super slow breakdown and part two is showing how to connect these simple licks to create seamless and just flowing guitar licks around the pentatonic scale. Let's break down these guitar licks for soloing. Coming right up. So all of these licks are within the A minor pentatonic scale, and we'll sneak in the blue note here and there, but really focusing on the A minor pentatonic. So lick one is in the first position of the A minor pentatonic. So this is a hammer-on pull-off lick that you can really repeat and gain some speed with. Just looking at the center of the scale here in the 7th fret of the D string, 5, 7 on the G. But then we slide up and pull back down from 7 to 8. Back to 7, pulling off to 5. That's the basic move here that you really need to get down. Then back to the root. So again, hitting 7, sliding up and back down. Then pulling back down to this 5th fret of the G string. You can do a lot of variations of this. I was just adding this 8th fret of the B string here, this G note. Or the A note here in the 5th fret of the E string. But this is something that really rolls and you can do all over the fretboard. So lick number 2 is going to sneak into the 2nd position of the A minor pentatonic and combine the two for, first and second positions. So just starting with the root note in the 7th fret, the D string, and then sliding from 8 to 9 on the G. You can do that twice. Eight to 10 on the B string. So the first part here. The second part would be another pull off with this blue note. Similar to the first lick, a little variation. Again. So this time we're pulling down from 8 to 7 on the G string. You can pick it or pull off to 5 here, and then back to the root. And the third lick is back to this first position again. So full bend on 8 of the B, and then hitting the A note again here on the 5th fret of the E string, the next part, 5, 7, 5 all together. And the cool part here at the end, so with the downstroke, I'm hitting this 7th fret of the G string. Then on the upstroke, I'm hitting both of these B and G strings in the 5th fret. And then downstroke on the root note. So down. Little pause there as you slightly bend the G and B strings. So lick number 4, combining first and second position again, and a little variation. So 5 on the B, 5th fret on the E string, back to 5 on the B. Sliding up from 8 to 10 on B, 8, 10. And then the variation, just starting the same way. This time sliding from 8 to 10 on the E string. And then bending a full tone. Then 8, 10 on the B string. Back to the root. Just you can go back and forth with these licks, and I'll show you coming up how these all connect. So lick number 5, connecting the second and third position of the A minor pentatonic here on the high strings. So focusing on this root note here in the 10th fret of the B string, 8 on the E, 10 on the B, and then we're doing that sliding up and pulling back down move that we did here, but we'll do exactly the same thing here. On 10, sliding up to 11 and back down to 10. And then pulling off to 8. And then you can get back to the root note. Or you can just stay right on the E string and get a rolling kind of sound. See, I'm just hitting one stroke. And if you have some gain, it's easier to get that sustain going, but so finishing off again on 8 to 10, this time you're adding this note in the 12th fret. Really just outlining the A minor chord there with the E, C, and A notes. So lick number 6 here is Eric Clapton style pull-off lick, and we're going to like the 3rd and 4th positions of the A minor pentatonic. So starting with the root in the 10th fret of the B string, but then we're sliding up to the next position, position 4 of the A minor pentatonic. So 15, 12, 15 on the E. And then hammer on and pull off those same 2 strings. Hitting 15 on the B string there, and then back to 13, 15, and then actually a tone and a half bend here on 17. you're trying to hit this note here, the G note. And then just ending up on the roof. And then ending on the root. Again. All right, so here in part 2, I'm going to show you how these connect. These ideas that in every one of these licks, they're all in A minor pentatonic, adding the blue note at times. But these licks are repeatable, they're movable. You can do these in any key, but also in any pattern. It just creates this rolling sound. These licks you can pause in between, but they still flow up the neck and back down the neck. And you can just use pieces of those licks and interchange them, make them your own. Put on, in the intro, I was just using an A minor drone, they call it. It's just a simple 1-chord pad that just continues on. You don't have to worry about timing, which timing is important, but here we're just trying to get the structure of just some licks that we can connect. I hope you have fun with these. I had a blast just creating simple phrases from these licks. They all connect, they flow up and they flow down. Let me know if you got something from the lesson, and let's talk soon.